channel number 1, here to talk about sustainability. So, what is sustainability? You may ask yourselves. Sustainability is getting to meet your own needs in the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own necessities. These necessities are divided into 3, social, economical, and environmental. As many of you know, as time goes by, cities are trying to become more stable for the future. Here is one of the cities we think is a sustainable city, which is located in Switzerland. It's called Lausanne. We're going to judge the city if it's sustainable or not by 5 aspects, which is water, earth, waste, energy, and the biodiversity of the city. Here to present these 5 aspects is going to be Galilea Oaxaca, Larissa Aguilar, and myself, Sofia Perez. So here we go to water, which is going to be presented by Galilea. We go to you, Gali.
Thank you, Sofia. Hi, everyone. I'm here in Lausanne, as you can see, and today I'm going to talk to you about the water here. More than half of the drinking water consumed by the inhabitants of the Lausanne region comes from Lake Geneva, around 55%, and go home after having been purified. The rest comes from the Lake of Bread and sources shared between the foot of the Jura and the Col de Bob-Péal. The water quality is closely tied to a cycle: first collection, then treatment, then storage, then distribution, and finally treatment before returning to the natural environment. Yes, the water here goes back to the lake after being used. An interesting fact is that it can be drunk from every tap without posing a health hazard, and tap water in Switzerland has also a much better ecological balance than bottled mineral water. And that's all about water today. Thank you, Sofia. Going back with you.
Thank you, Gali, for the important information about the water in Lausanne. Now we're going to talk about the air. Here, as you can see, we have a rating that is made by the WHO organization of the UN, which is World Health Organization, and ranks the air pollution and also the purity and cleanness of the air of a city specifically. Here in Lausanne, the air pollution is about 19.75, so that is a very low pollution considering the UN. The drinking water pollution is 9.21. The water pollution is 17.50. Everything is below a normal or high pollution. So that means pollution in Lausanne is pollution in the air and water and food and dirty, it's a very low one. And for the purity and cleanness, the air quality is about 80.43%, which is very high. Drinking water, it's 90.79%. Water quality is 82.50. Everything that has to do with the air quality, the water quality, the garbage quality, the clean and tidiness of the city, it's high or very high according to the World Health Organization. So now to talk about solid waste, we go with Lari. Thank you.
Thank you. We will continue with solid waste, but not for nothing, Lausanne is known as the pioneer of thermal waste treatment. But what is this? It's a treatment that ensures the minimal emission of gases and also the recovery of reusable material. This is a scheme of a plant, but it seems very complex, right? Well, we could reduce it for 4 simple steps. First one, recovery and storage garbage. Second one, combustion of it. Third one, full gas treatment. And at least the treatment of residues. Well, also, Lausanne separates garbage with glasses, paper, aluminum, and PET bottles, and these must be placed on a recycling container. Also, the region of Baud has their own garbage bags, and it must be used. If not, you have to pay 300 chiefs. Well, this is how Lausanne deals with solid waste. It's very sustainable, right? Well, let's continue with Sophie.
Thank you. So, as we all know, Lausanne is a very sustainable city. And the energy is very important here. Today, I'm going to tell you how Lausanne manages its energy. But first of all, I want to thank the EPFL, the École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne, for providing all this information. Now, continuing, since January 2012, all the electricity purchased has come from local hydroelectric plants, and the EPFL's energy mix is composed of 97% hydraulic electricity and 3% photovoltaic electricity produced by the Parc Solaire Romande Energy. In 2015, all outdoor lighting was equipped with LED light sources, saving more than 100,000 kilowatt-hour. In its energy master plan from 2015 to 2045, EPFL set itself ambitious targets for reducing energy consumption. Lausanne does not want to get behind in the discovery of new sustainable ways of energy. As we can see, investigators of the EPFL created a system that generates electricity by the process of osmosis with great efficiency. This system uses salt water, sweet water, and a new type of membrane with only 3 atoms thick. It creates energy by the contact of both types of water. This is called osmotic energy. If you want to know more about this new energy, you can visit the EPFL website, which we will be leaving you right here.
Thank you. And continue, we're going to talk about now the biodiversity. Biodiversity is very important from the city because of tourism. Okay, Lausanne is considered as a conserved species city. Why? Because it has more of 14 parks that are low-cost maintenance with a great biodiversity, which we can see in the Jardin Botanique, that it's a place where there are more of 6,000 species of plants, such as medicinal, carnivorous, and tropical ones. Also, in the Sababulan Park, there lives all of farm animals. They could be roaming free or in enclosure. Another example is a Paris that it's an approved aquarium, but it's considered as the largest sweetwater aquarium in Europe. Also, there live 10,000 species of fishes and 100 of reptiles. Besides that, Lausanne has 4 rivers, 2 underground and the other ones across the city. The temperature varies about the climate. That the minimum temperature record is about minus 18 degrees and the higher one over 39 degrees Celsius. Okay, thank you.
So after investigating and analyzing the 5 aspects, water, air, solid waste, energy, and biodiversity in the city of Lausanne, Switzerland, we have decided that this is one of the most sustainable cities we know. This is because they have managed to create new ways to produce energy and also reducing the amount of waste they make. This is very important because they're helping preserve the environment of Lausanne, helping boost their economy, and also helping future generations do the exact same thing. We think this should be done by every city in the world because you have to be able to meet your own necessities, but also you have to be able to preserve these resources for future generation, being that most of them are non-renewable resources and we need them in our daily life. This is why sustainability is such an important topic in our daily life now. We go to you, Gali.
Thank you, Sofia, for that conclusion. My point of view is that Lausanne is a sustainable city because it makes the 3 pillars very good, such as economic, what we could realize by knowing that Switzerland is the country that is not integrated to the European Union, and Lausanne is one of the most expensive cities of the country, and the quality of life is high here. The other pillar is environment. We could appreciate that they take care of the environment because of the high quality air and all the other factors we saw. And last one, the social factor, where taking care of the environment is part of the culture of the people that live here. With the reaching of these 3 arguments, we can agree that it's a sustainable city. Back to the stage with Larissa.
Thank you, Gali. Well, I just wanted to add that Lausanne is an example to follow for all of us. The way in which society is committed to take care of the environment is truly admirable. The fact that there is no garbage on the streets or the people separated appropriately, it speaks very good of their culture, since in many countries this is not possible due to the lack of ethic and attention from the citizens. It is worth to mention the innovative way of them being sustainable, like the new plants for waste treatment with technology that minimizes damage to the environment. Well, we know that garbage incineration is not very good for the environment, but the way they create it makes it appropriately, or the way they generate energy. What I admire the most of this city is their innovation and their culture. That's for today, but let's go back to Sophie.
This is channels number 1. Thank you and see you later.